Happy International Baby Wearing Week, mamas. I wanted to take the opportunity of this week to bring to you that review on the Tula baby carriers free to grow. A few specs about this carrier are there are multiple carrying positions, so again, front and back carry with carrier is good from newborns of 7 pounds up to a 45-pound child. Now, to put that into perspective, my 4-year-old is 38 pounds. So this will last you from newborn all the way through toddler, possibly even a preschooler, is because it has 3 adjustable width settings, and 2 adjustable height settings, so the back panel. This is in the print play, and it's sort of like a muted mustard yellow, very beautiful, especially now for the fall season. This is one of the original prints that initially released. I think they released about 5 prints, but by now they have all sorts of prints. So this is a breathable, lightweight twill, and I will say that out of all the carriers I have owned, this is my favorite fabric. It's lightweight, it's breathable, but it still has the support of a canvas carrier. So unlike the SSCs that are made out of a woven wrap, which have very little support, and I loved the full wrap conversion because of the breathability of the woven wrap, but the support was not there for me. Last night I was going through my pictures, and my daughter and I found that 26 carriers have come through my home in the past 3 years. So I've never had 26 carriers all at once. I think the most I had at once was about 4, but they have come in through our home and left. What that means is that I have either sold it, resold it, traded it for another print. If you are into the baby wearing world, then you know what that is. Now, I have had all Tula baby carriers except the mesh carrier, so the cool knit type fabric carrier that has the cool knit in the middle. So I've had a Tula woven wrap, I've had a Tula ring sling, I've had a Tula canvas carrier, so a buckle carrier in the canvas material. I had a half wrap conversion SSC, so the outside is a woven wrap and the inside of the carrier is a canvas material. And I've had a full wrap conversion, so that means the whole carrier is made out of a woven wrap material. And out of all those baby carriers, this is my only remaining carrier. That says a lot. That tells you off the bat that I absolutely love this baby carrier, and it is my absolute favorite. There is no reason for me, at least, to have that many, as at this time I'm only baby wearing 1 baby, and this one is meeting all our needs and our wants. Right, so let's talk about the new spec of this carrier, and that is the adjustable waistband here. And this isn't the adjustability for the mom. This here is the adjustability for the baby. So it has 3 settings here, as you can see here with these buttons. And for a newborn, you would have the setting in the smallest here. And so this is where the baby would be knee to knee here. So they have the smallest width of knee to knee. So that would be for a newborn. And then you have a middle setting, and then you have the biggest setting. And again, this can go up to a 45-pound child. So the knee to knee for the 45-pound child, or the bigger child, would be from here to here. This here is a big difference from the newborn setting to the big child setting. Let's talk about the height of the back panel here. So here I have it on the smallest possible setting. And so this is the height. This taller is you use this buckle here. And you see it, you have several inches there is that you can adjust this carrier to, and you see that stretches the back panel, makes it a lot taller there for your oldest child. So this is another new big spec, in my opinion, of this carrier is the hood. The standard canvas carrier, the hood is a completely different color than the carrier. So here this matches. This is the same print, it's the same twill fabric. And this brings reach straps, which is my favorite part. Now, if you are, again, a baby wearing parent, you know that these reach straps are imperative for back carries. So when you're back carrying a baby and the baby falls asleep and you need to flip this hood over to support the baby's head, the reach straps are what you're going to need. Again, it's in the name, a reach strap. You reach for the strap and you can bring the hood over the baby's head. They also have these clasp buttons here, and they attach to your arm strap here. And again, there are different buttons here for different sizes. So adjusting these to the arm strap is what's going to support the baby's head when he's asleep. And I'll show that to you in the demo. This hood is also removable, just like in the standard canvas carrier. Now, just like any other soft structured buckle carrier, this brings an adjustable waistband here, and this is for the parent. So the dad, the mom, depending on the size of your waist, you can make it very tiny for the smallest waist width and with more room to go. So it is truly adjustable for any size parent. And then here, it has this safety elastic, so you slip the male part of the buckle through here, and let's say it does not fully buckle. If there was a mishap, the child still would be secure because of this safety elastic, so the carrier wouldn't fall apart. Doesn't matter how hard you tug on it, it's not coming off. So that's an awesome safety feature, and of course you want to make sure it does click, and so it has double protection there. Depending on the width of mom's back, again, this buckle here is adjustable, so the wider the back, the wider you can make this, and you have plenty of room here to spare to make this a wider setting, or for dad. All right, and so this also has a feature of this back buckle being adjusted to your liking. So if you like it higher on your back, this slides up and down. This feature is my favorite for front carries because moms, we can adjust this on our breast area. It can go either below or above your breast. And then the last adjustability you have here is the sides of your body, so kind of like under the armpit area. And again, depending on how tight or snug you want the baby, and you still have plenty of room to spare here. And then you can make that wider. So the waistband here is of thick padding. I don't have one to compare anymore, but I think it is a little bit more padded than the original canvas Tula. This does have a pocket here, just like the regular canvas Tula did. And then the same with the arm straps. They are very thick in comparison to a woven carrier and the regular canvas.
Hey guys, my face is on camera. So today I'm just going to show you a demo on how to use the Tula. This is how I front carry by myself, how I back carry by myself. And when I mean by myself, I mean there's no one around to help me buckle this. So to front carry, the first thing you want to do is tie it around your waist. And you want to make sure that you are slipping this through the safety elastic. And if you watched my review earlier on in the video, then you know what I'm talking about. And if you notice, it's going up high on my waist. So I'm not placing this on my hips, more like under my boobs. And I do want to make sure that it is tightened. Okay, so my trick to get her buckled in the back are these side buckles. I make them as loose as they can go. That's where I start with. As you can see, she already knows what this means. She wants to climb up. Hi! So up she goes. Now I want to make sure that she has knee to knee here. Right? This is, I like to do like a little bouncing motion to make sure that she has a good seat in there. And then you see this is very loose. So it gives me, you can see in the back here, it gives me the chance to buckle these. And now I adjust the sides here. And this side. And that has brought that back buckle down some. And that's it. That's how we do the front carry. Okay, so now that I have her here in the front carry, let me show you how I nurse. Let these go loose. So this brings up the back panel a little bit, so for privacy. And then again, the same arm, depending on the boob that I'm going to feed her. Hey, hey, hey. And I kind of just bounce her and scooch her down, and sometimes I even have to let loose of the waistband here so she can come down a little more. And I pull up to the side, and I pull out my boob, make sure she's comfortable and she's latched on. Okay, and so now that I have her in the nursing position, I'm just going to show you how I get her back up. Let's say when she falls asleep or when she's done nursing. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you're adjusted there. And she's going to be a little upset because she isn't done nursing. Just go ahead and, again, adjust all of these here. I adjust, don't forget to adjust the back here. And then lastly, I want to adjust these and bring these back down so that they're not too high up on her back. And the trick here is to push her butt up and pull these down. And again, she's high up again with the seat, knee to knee. So her head is up to my chin. She's kissable, which is what you want when you're baby. All right, and how I get her down is I just reach behind and I unbuckle, which that's pretty easy. I'm always supporting her bum. I'm doing one arm at a time, and she's up. We've done front carry and how I nurse. I want to show you how I do a carry when I'm by myself. The first thing that I do is I loosen my waistband. Luna, stand here. Let me grab the baby. So we have the baby. Again, it's like we're going to front carry, so I'm going to make sure she's seated there. She has a good end position here. She's in. Now, I'm going to lean her forward, and I'm going to make sure I have a good grip on both of these, and I'm just going to scooch her. A step at a time, and you will expose yourself. Your shirt will twist and turn, but that's okay. And so she's scooted all the way back, and I bend forward to make sure that she's not falling out because she's still not buckled in. Adjust your clothes, adjust your cleavage, and you go ahead and you buckle the front buckle. All right, so now she's secured. When she's in there, I like to scooch her butt up some more and tighten this waistband even more because I like her to be up high. And again, adjust your clothes and your shirt. This here is the setting that I was talking about that's adjustable. Once you're all adjusted, waistband is up high, she's knee to knee, you've adjusted this area here and you've adjusted your clothing. Let's say she's asleep and now she needs the hood to support her head. Remember I was talking about these built-in reach straps? So this is what they are for, to help you reach for the hood. So now you put the hood over her head and you clasp it here to give her some head support. And of course she's going to be wiggly because she's not asleep. All right, she's getting impatient here. So the last thing that I want to show you is how I bring her down from a back carry when I'm alone and there's no one to help me. All right, so the first thing that I do again is I loosen this waistband just a tad. I'm going to unbuckle this and I'm going to lean over because again, I don't want her to fall out. I always keep my hand high up on her back. I am loosening my arm out of this strap with my other arm. Now I'm going to support her again. I'm loosening my arm out of this strap, and I'm going to bring her under my arm here and out loose from the carrier.